to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to be creating an application with C#. So what we have here is a form design that I created in C#. So we are just going to be putting some logic behind the design. It's an application that will be converting pound to kg. So all I'm going to do is set the logic behind the design, and then I'm going to give that the application.exit. So what this would do, it will enable users to be able to close the applications. And I just want to give it some nice design as well, so that when a user actually puts its cursor around that exit button, it just shows that hand as well. So the next thing we want to do, we want to put in some logic in our text box. But for the kg text box, we do not want the text box to be visible, because that is what will return our result. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to give that, I'm going to say kg text box. And basically I'm referencing that text box, and I'm just going to say kg text box. Just want to make sure that I am referencing the right element. So I want to make sure that we're referencing the right element. So I'm just going to go back to where I have that in my Solution Explorer, and I'm going to copy that, the name that I gave it. So that was kg.textbox, and I am going to paste that there just to make sure that it's the right one. So I'm going to say kg.textbox.enabled, and we are going to be setting that to false, just because we do not want that to be visible. And after I've done this, I can save the application. And the next logic that I want to add is the convert logic. So we want to actually make our convert button functional. So we know we are converting from pound to kg. So there is already a formula available. It wasn't created by me. It's the formula, that is widely used to convert pound to kg. So we are just going to be giving our data type. So we're going to set the pound to a float. But we know that because the formula, the result we will get when we do the calculation, we know we're going to get a decimal. So we are going to be setting the kg data type to a double. So the next thing we want to do, so we have, we'll set our variables. Now we want to actually use some methods. So the first thing we are going to be doing is, I just want to make sure that I am referencing the correct element for the convert button. So I'm just going to copy that as well. And I think I am. So I would just put that as so to text, and so now we have our pound variable, so the IBS variable. The next thing I want to create is the kg variable, right? So now this is the variable that is gonna take in the pound variable that we had created, and that is gonna be dividing that with the formula. So it's gonna be the IBS divided by, and the formula is 2.205. So we just say, so all we're saying here is that hey, take the variable that we've created take the data we've created in IBS, and we just want you to divide that by 2.205. So now we have that, we can save it. But because we know we are converting to kg, we want a situation whereby we can convert the number we get from our kg, we can also convert that to a string. So that's the next thing we are going to be doing. We are just going to be putting that logic there. So I'm just going to say kg.textbox dot text, and we are just going to be converting that to a string. And so it's like I said earlier, it's the formula for converting pounds to kg. So it's pretty much straightforward. But the other logic we want to add, so now we have our convert button logic, right? So but we also have another button, and we have the clear button. So we want to be setting that too. So we are just going to say kg.textbox, and we want to set that to an empty string. So the reason why we want to set that to an empty string is because we want users to be able to click on the clear button, and the previous input that they had inputted in the text box should be empty. And so that is just the logic behind the both buttons. So one is to convert, the second button is to clear. So now we have our logic behind our buttons. We are just going to save that and then run our application. So when we do run our application, we can see that the kg, we just want to check and make sure that yes, we have everything correct, and then we run again, and we can, let's see, what does this give us? Okay, great. So we can then see that we do have our kg disabled. So if we put input 500, for example, that gives us the input. Let's say a smaller number, and we click on the convert button, that gives us the result as well. And this is just how this works. So, and we can also hit the clear button, and we can also exit as well. And thank you for watching.